Welcome back to Springfield, Missouri, site of the 32nd Annual Christian Homeschool Basketball National Championship. Scott Staten alongside Jeremy Caldwell. You are getting ready to watch the girls' 18U National Sweet 16 tip-off. This is the Class 5A game. The number 1 seed in 5A, West Michigan Hornets, in the lighter uniforms with the red and black trim against the Aspire Trailblazers out of Oklahoma wearing the black with the green trim. They are the 4 seed out of 5A, and this is the girls' National Final Four.
Yeah, West Michigan here is the runner-up in the Midwest to HEA Firebirds with Lily Williams. And they've actually split with Lily Williams and HEA this year.
Quickly the other way, Cochran takes it all the way in. Dovie Cochran with her first two points of either game. And let me correct myself earlier. What I was saying was they are the 5A Final Four, but they're playing in the final Sweet 16 for the nation, trying to move on and win a national championship. What they hope is an undisputed national championship. Three-point shot is no good that time by Gruhl. Rebound comes off to the Hornets. Hornets out of the Midwest region.
I believe Aspire had to play in the play-in game yesterday morning to get to this game.
Deep three that time by Rodimer. She can't get it to go. And the rebound to the Trailblazers. Aspire Trailblazers out of Oklahoma from the Heartland region. They've got one all-regional player, Natalie Floyd, who had the ball right there, but then her pass was intercepted, taken away by Dovie Cochran. Quickly the other way, and at the other end up with the left hand. Great find. Tally Laskowski. She's able to put that in. The All-American, All-Region player for West Michigan got behind the Aspire defense there, and a quick 4-0 lead now for the Hornets.
Yeah, if you're Aspire Trailblazers here, see if you can kind of get in some type of rhythm. They haven't been able to find the basket yet. They've got a couple shot attempts. Nothing to go.
Not able to get it in there. On the drive, number 23, Aubrey Ayers. That doesn't go, and the rebound fought for, but tipped over to a fellow Blazer. Bringing it up now is Michaela Gruhl. Gruhl, the point guard for this Blazers team. They were 37-33 winners over the Cincy Trailblazers to get here. Blazers going to work it around. It's Grace Dean trying to find a seam there in the defense of the Hornets, but they have clamped down, kept them scoreless so far. Here's a three-point attempt. That's a little too long and no good by Aspire there. Jada Stabler. And really fast the other way once again is Ayers. West Michigan Hornets. Ashley Ayers this time is the one who is the recipient, gets behind the defense, puts it in, and draws the foul. Chance for an and one.
Yeah, the big there for Aspire, Brooklyn Floyd, didn't see her coming on the backside. By the time she turned around, it was too late, and she ended up drawing the foul. So missed a free throw.
Free throw was off there. Brooklyn Floyd pulled it down for Aspire. Aspire unable to score to this point. And it seems like the Hornets are going to be really quick on missed shots to run to the other end and try to beat the Blazers down there, and they've resulted in a couple of easy buckets and a 6-0 lead right now for the Hornets.
Yeah, the Hornets play a ferocious defense here. They close out to every shooter.
There's Floyd once again. No good that time. Natalie Floyd, and the ball goes out of bounds. It will come the other way to the West Michigan Hornets. Just not able to get anything going at all offensively. The Hornets really only had one set that resulted in a score. The other two were on fast breaks, so the transition game really working well for West Michigan. Rodimer with the great entry pass, but Ayers' pass is knocked away. Somehow gets it back. Her teammate Ayers goes in, no good. And the rebound to Floyd for Aspire. Aspire going to bring it up. Now they're going to set their offense.
Good defensive effort there by Aspire.
They've been able to early on do something in the half-court set, and there's a steal, but then a turnover after she stole the ball. Laskowski threw it right to the Aspire Trailblazer, and then we got a foul as she's grabbing with her hand. A foul on the Hornets.
It's going to be Dovie Cochran. with the reach.
Dovie Cochran with the foul. That's the first of the game for the Hornets. Pass inbounds here. Shot goes up by Floyd. Her shot is no good with the left hand. We have a whistle and going to have some contact as she attempted that shot from the right side of the lane. She'll be at the free throw line now. Try to get her team on the board. It's been so far early, nothing on the point totals for them, but only 6 points that they've given up, 4 of those on transition. So their defense hasn't been horrible, Jeremy. It's actually their set defense looks pretty good, but they've just not been able to get back quick enough with this really quick Hornets team.
Right, the transition defense is what's cost them. And that foul was on Aubrey Ayers.
Second shot. Lefty can't get it to go.
Rolled out.
Ashley Ayers comes down with the rebound. Quickly the other way again, the Hornets on the drive. And, wow, nice touch off the glass. Once again, that time was Dovie Cochran, her 4th point of the game. She leads the Hornets right now, and it's 8-0. West Michigan with the lead. It's the girls' Sweet 16 action here, and there they go, finally on the drive. That was the Aspire's first points of the game. Lucy Officer puts that one in and gets her team on the board, 8-2. Then they come away with a turnover. Trying to put something together here. Bring it up court, Grace Dean for Aspire.
That was a good defensive effort there to get the ball back.
Gruel with the ball. Oh, wow, once again, just a fantastic job. Leskowski is just harasses her every time she gets it. Goes up with the left-handed layup, can't get it to go, but she'll get an opportunity to get those 2 points at the charity stripe. Leskowski's done a great job. Anytime that the ball gets anywhere in her zone, she's going to get her hand on it and just making life difficult for the point guards and the players outside for Aspire. First free throw is good.
Yeah, she's got quick hands and a very good basketball IQ. She kind of knows the next move of the person she's guarding, so she anticipates the movement, and she kind of beats them there.
Shea Vanderway comes in as she sinks the second free throw. That's 4 points now for Leskowski, and we get a timeout called by Aspire. They're going to talk it over. We'll take a little break here and then come back with more action. It's 10-2 right now early on. The West Michigan Hornets leading the Aspire Trailblazers in this girls' national Sweet 16 action. Welcome back to live action here. Girls 18U National Sweet 16. The number 1 seed in 5A West Michigan Hornets up 10-2 over the number 4 seed Aspire Trailblazers. Trailblazers in the black, Hornets in the light gray uniforms with the red and black trim. Collision down low, no foul though. And then on the other side of the lane, ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay at this end. Trailblazers trying to get something going. They've only been able to crack into the scoring column with Lucy Officer's shot, but nothing else has fallen so far for them. Good entry pass. Here's Floyd. Puts it up with the left hand and off the glass. And maybe that will get something going for her. Brooklyn Floyd, or rather Natalie Floyd with the bucket there. There's a deep three, and that one connects. Jaden Rodimer, the first 3 of the game for either team, and the lead back up to 13-4 now.
Just when you get a stop and a score, if you're Aspire and they come down and have a quick 3.
Ball knocked away. Couldn't get the steal, but they caused it to be knocked out of bounds. They can reset their defense. Aspire Trailblazers down 9 early. This is the first quarter of this one. Got more girls action coming up right after this. More National Sweet 16. There's Leskowski with the steal all the way. This time goes up with the right hand, too strong. But there with the rebound is Aubrey Ayers. She's going to spot up a 3 and too long. And the rebound to Floyd, Natalie Floyd, for the Trailblazers. Coming back the other way, Aspire. First time we've seen them in transition. Here comes Floyd down the lane. Too strong off the left side, and it bounces off A rebound to the Hornets.
Yeah, I don't think she thought she was going to be that wide open.
And Molly Hunt off the bench. She comes in, takes the pass, drives in, and off the glass gives her team their biggest lead of the day at 15-4 now. But then that time she gets the foul, Molly Hunt, on the reach in. And pushes Gruhl out of bounds. She'll take it over right here next to our scorers table and bring it in there.
Yeah, substitutions by both teams here.
Charlotte Lahr in the lane, has the ball, can't gather it in. There's a tussle on the floor. Hornet came away from it, ends up being tied up, and a jump ball that will stay with the Hornets.
15-4. If you haven't been watching the whole game, it doesn't seem like it's an 11-point game. It's just been not really a major run by the Hornets. They just have scored consistently. Nothing too flashy except for the deep three, but they're up 11, now 13.
Jaden Rodimer, that's her 5th point. She leads her team in scoring. Hornets have so many weapons into the game, almost like a whole new platoon comes in, and they don't let up at all on defense or offense. That time Gruhl takes it in, can't get the tough contested shot to go. It rims out. Back the other way again. Here comes Rodimer for the Hornets. Into the game recently, Naomi Wyman. She can't get it to go. Battle for the board. Into the hands of Molly Hunt. Hunt gets it back to Rodimer, who will set up the offense for the Hornets. Her pass over to Johnny Rodimer. Then on the inside, had a good look, but unable to convert with Shea Vanderway. Here come the Aspire Trailblazers, trailing at 17-4. Just over 30 seconds to go here, first quarter. It's been all Hornets so far. Oh, and that time the ball was tied up. Tried to make a move there, but it was a great job by Hunt. Rodimer pulls it out, gives it to the sister, puts it up with the left hand, and good. Well, that'll get you some brownie points at home.
That's right. Go eat dinner tonight. She'll thank her.
Back the other way, 9 seconds left. 19-4 deficit. Trailblazers from Aspire trying to do something. Ball gets knocked away. There's another steal. Molly Hunt. They're going to bring it and run out of time before they can score. But that's the way this first quarter will end. West Michigan Hornets come out on fire. They lead it 19-4 over the Aspire Trailblazers. Back with more girls 18U National Sweet 16 action after this timeout. Welcome back, girls 18U National Sweet 16 here at the 32nd Annual National Championships for Christian Homeschool Basketball. Scott State and Jeremy Caldwell coming to you from Drury University. So far, it's been all Hornets. The West Michigan Hornets out of, I believe it's Wayne, Michigan. They are leading 19-4 after a great first quarter for them. They've had two different platoons come in, and both have done equally well. And up to this point, the Trailblazers from Oklahoma and Aspire have just been unable to crack the code on this defense. There's Floyd from outside. She can't get it to go. Natalie Floyd.
That was a good-looking shot. Hit the front end of the rim there on the shot, but just haven't been able to get it to go. They've hit the front end on a few of their shots, And similar to the Dallas Thunder in the last game.
Naomi Wyman gets it out to Molly Hunt. Molly Hunt sinks the three. That's a second three for the Hornets this game. Lead out to 22-4 now.
And similar to the Lady Thunder who played in the game before this, just unable to find the basket.
There's a left-handed attempt that time by the all-Heartland regional player Natalie Floyd. Can't get it to go, but quickly the other way again. And we've said that a lot. Hornets can't get it to go. Wyman missed it, but there on the putback was Vanderway, her first 2 points of the game, and the lead is ballooned now to 20 for the Hornets. Let's see if Gruhl can get something to go for her Aspire Trailblazers. Trailblazers in the black with the green trim. Here's Floyd this time, goes down the lane. That is Brooklyn Floyd. She can't get the shot in, but she does draw the foul. And will have an opportunity to try to cut into this 20-point lead that her team is trying to take away.
That foul is on Vanderway.
First shot is no good.
Aspire is running some good offensive sets in their during their offense. They've just not been able to get anything to fall for them offensively.
Second shot. That one's off the right side, and rebound comes off to Ayers. Ashley Ayers. This is Foster bringing it up, Morgan Foster. She gets the ball back from Naomi Wyman. Foster thought about a three, thought twice. She gets Wyman, gathers it in as she falls out of bounds, keeps it alive, but then on the cross-court pass, that was Natalie Floyd again with the interception and the steal for her team. Turnover on the Hornets.
Yeah, it'd be a little tough to get a cross-court pass through the Floyd sisters as they both have pretty good length.
Yes, they do, and that time on a cutting Gruhl, an ill-advised pass as the defender was right there and it's knocked away. Hunt will bring it down for the Hornets. Wyman was in the corner. Here is Johnny Rodimer. Her three a little too long. Gruhl grabs the rebound. She will flip it to her guard, Grace Dean, who will bring it up and try to set something up here. 24-4. Points have come few and far between for the Trailblazers, and once again another steal on the entry pass. That time it was Ashley Ayers. Up ahead on the transition break. How did she get that one to go? Naomi Wyman, her first points of the game, up and over her head. Just a beautiful move. And that fast break, they just seem to thrive off of that, Jeremy. They've done it the entire game already, just the first 3 minutes in this quarter, and this whole first half, it's been an issue. The Aspire Trailblazers really not able to get back and stop that quick transition game.
Yeah, whenever you can sub 5 at a time like the Hornets have done and not lose much on your offensive sets or defensively, you tend to – it gives you the ability to run out a lot more because you don't have to worry about saving legs. And, you know, the one thing that they're doing is they play fast pace. They get defensive rebounds, and as soon as they got the rebound corralled, they're running out on the other end, and they usually got two girls running on the two sidelines, which is the proper way to run a press. I mean, to run a fast break, and they do a really good job of that because they have ball side and they also have somebody running on the weak side. So they give them many options, and the one defender that is back has to make a decision on which one to guard, and it's tough on her. And she's, you know, trying to guard, stop the ball, and then when she stops the ball, they just kick it down to the weak side.
Yep.
And if she goes to the weak side, then they give up the open layup. So
you can tell the Hornets are coached to, on a missed shot, it's release. You know, they are in the track meet going to the other end, and Trailblazers just have not been able to do anything to stop that, and to compound it, they can't seem to score. Here's Lahr. She can't get it to go, but gets her own rebound. Cross court. Here's Gruhl for three. Contested. In and out. And rebound by Wyman. Strong board work there. Bringing it up quickly the other way. Yep, here comes Ayers. Off the glass. Too strong. Tries to get her own board, but it ends up in the hands of the Blazers. Here they come. 26-4 trailing in the second quarter. This girls' 18U Sweet 16 game.
Once again, defensive rebound by the Hornets, and got a wide open three from the corner, just unable to get it to go a while ago.
That time Gruel was too strong with it. Wyman thought about throwing it, then realized how far away it was and thought otherwise and threw it to the closer Foster. Morgan Foster with the ball. Now it's over in the corner to Dovie Cochran. Ball's knocked away, and own player ran into it, so there was no foul there. Gruel knocked, it was Jada Stabler to the floor, and then taking advantage of a 5-on-3, the Hornets able to quickly score there, and the lead now to 28-4.
Yeah, Naomi Wyman once again coming off that weak side backdoor cut. They're just getting all the loose balls right now, and they're just out hustling Aspire to all the balls.
There's a toss inside. Oh, had a good shot. Look at the basket there, but couldn't get it to go. Was number 3, J.C. McCrate. And then the ball is knocked out of bounds. That's a turnover. And substitutions come in for Aspire. West Michigan, they have led throughout, showing why they are the 1 seed in 5A, with a great opportunity to not just get a gold ball, but to make some noise as they try to move further and deeper into this tournament.
Yeah, they're the Mid-South runner-up to HEA Firebirds, who has the Michigan State commit Lily Williams.
There's a nice drive. Good-looking shot by Morgan Foster, her first 2 of the game. And the lead is up to 26 now. Yeah, and that's it, just to be able to stick with a team like that and such an elite player. And these Hornets, cross-state rivals in homeschool basketball, as that shot is no good. That time by Lucy Officer, and the other way come the Hornets. And they've got a loaded roster. You can tell they've got 10 different girls that play a lot. There's a nice steal into the game for the first time. It looks like is Hernison, and Lily Hernison came away with the steal on that one. She brings it over the timeline. Over into the corner, Charlotte Lahr. She feeds it inside to McCrate, who cross-court passes. Trying to find an opening here, and another cross-court pass. Here's Officer, and ball bounces off of her own foot as she tried to drive. And that's another turnover. Into the game for the Hornets. A couple more players. It is Tally Laskowski, who had 4 points in the first quarter. And also looked like number 25, Dovie Cochran.
And she's also been on the scoreboard as well in the first quarter. So
on that inbounds, Ayers tipped it away. Foster came up with it on the cross-court pass. There's Ayers again. Aubrey Ayers puts that one in. Number 23, that's her first points of the game. Boy, they're getting everybody in the scorer's column.
Yeah, I think at this point everybody but one player has scored in this game for West Michigan. 9
different players already. Cross-court pass was too high. Sails out of bounds off the fingertips of Officer. Hornets will have it again.
And they, you can see why they've hung with HEA, and actually I think they've beaten HEA twice this year with the roster that they have. You know, being able to play all 10 girls in these games makes a huge difference.
Oh, that time, a good pickpocket. McCrate reached in as Laskowski tried to drive, and the ball was knocked away. As she stuck her hand in there and was able to come away with it and get a turnover for her team. McCrate to the corner. Officer 3, too strong. Laskowski comes off with the board. Hornets to their end of the court. That is Ayers, Aubrey Ayers. Going to work on her defender, Floyd.
It's a quick run out there.
And there's a cutter. Almost lost the ball. But there in the corner is Morgan Foster. Her 3 is no good. And down with a rebound comes Natalie Floyd. 32-4, 1 minute to go here, second quarter.
Natalie Floyd's done a really good job rebounding and defensively, but they just haven't found anybody that can give them anything on the offensive side.
Kayla Gruel just keeps going at it. That time she could not get her jumper to go, but she was able to draw a foul, and she will be at the free throw line shooting 2. Trying to get her first 2 points of the day. First shot had a high bounce and ends up falling through the net. That's her first points of the day and also the first points for the team in this quarter. Second one is no good. Rebound to Aubrey Ayers. Ayers going to push it, take it all the way. There's a collision, and that's going to be a charge. Looked like Hernison might have been the one to take the charge there. She goes down to the floor hard, but right back up and ready to go. Although she does look like maybe she's going to have to catch her breath now. That was a tough collision. 40 seconds left in this quarter, and they're going to take her out and let her catch her breath. Trailblazers are just going to try to get something positive here. 40 seconds left in this half. Get it over the half-court line. Once again, trap. Here comes Gruhl down the lane, in between two defenders. No good. Rebound off to Tally Laskowski. Laskowski, cross court. Dovie Cochran. There's Laskowski again. Just turns around, puts it up, and oh, too strong. Bounced all over the rim, but didn't go down. And then there's a three. No good by Ayers. Battle for the board. Floyd comes away with it for Aspire. 5 seconds left. They're going to have to be quick. Passes it ahead to Gruhl. 2 seconds. They're at half court. Going to try to make that one. It's going to be after the horn, though, and that's the way the first half will end. It's been all West Michigan. The Hornets, #1 seed in this pool, are in the Class 5A, leading in the girls' National Sweet 16 over the Aspire Trailblazers out of Oklahoma, 32-5. We'll be back with the second half of action after this break.
When my body needs relief, I real-time it. I'd like to introduce you to my knockout pain formula, real-time pain relief. Its soothing lotion is rich in nature's ingredients and helps me manage discomfort day or night. And it smells great too. From muscle strains to soreness to simple back aches and arthritis. Real-time it and knock out your pain. It works for me and it will work for you. Real-time pain relief, it's a knockout. When my body needs relief, I real-time it. I'd like to introduce you to my knockout pain formula, real-time pain relief. Its soothing lotion is rich in nature's ingredients and helps me manage discomfort day or night. And it smells great too. From muscle strains to soreness to simple back aches and arthritis. Real-time it and knock out your pain. It works for me and it will work for you. Real-time pain relief, it's a knockout.
Welcome back to the 32nd Annual Christian Homeschool Basketball National Championships. You were watching the second half of the girls' 18U National Sweet 16 game. It is the West Michigan Hornets holding a 32-5 lead over the Aspire Trailblazers out of Oklahoma. And the Blazers have really struggled to be able to stop this potent Hornets team. They not only have great offense, as you just saw there, as Aubrey Ayers drops one from outside. That's her 5th point of the game, their 3rd 3 of the game. But they've also just clamped down defense, and Blazers have not been able to do anything with it. There's another tip away. Leskowski comes away with it for the West Michigan Hornets. Hornets in the gray with the black numerals and red trim, and it is the Aspire Trailblazers as another shot goes in by Jaden Rodimer. She gets her first points of the second half. The Aspire Trailblazers in the black unis with the green trim.
Yeah, West Michigan scores in this game. They scored early and they scored often. They're pretty quick on the runouts. They get a defensive rebound, and all 5 girls are running down the floor.
Yeah, fast break game. They put the fast in fast break, I mean, every single time. And then as you see there on defense, as they launch a 3, Gruhl can't get it to go, but they just are getting a hand in on every play and getting a lot of turnovers, causing some really contested shots, and just taking control of this game. That time Floyd, a little bit of a wild shot, battle for the board. The younger Floyd tries to put that back in, but Brooklyn can't do it, and then the Hornets come away with it. Pushing the pace once again. Here's Ayers, Aubrey Ayers all the way.
You got to stop the ball there. You got to step in front of the ball handler and make her give the ball up.
They are the 1 seed in the 5A class. So not surprising, but boy, they have really put on a show here on both ends of the floor. Really in all 3 phases, their transition, their offense, their defense, they seem to thrive off of they really feed off of the fast breaks, but even their set offense, they've got so many different shooters, so many weapons, and really a deep bench. You'll see all 10 girls in. They all play significant minutes, and they all contribute as Gruhl sinks the first free throw. That's her 2nd point of the game. First point for the Trailblazers this quarter.
Yeah, Gruhl, she was fouled on a 3-point shot. So she's going to get 3 shots.
They'll take that. Second shot. That one's too strong. She'll get 1 more. Even the Hornets player gave her 5 on that one. Trying to give her a little encouragement there. Gruhl puts it up and sinks that one. 2 out of 3. She's got 3 points on the day. Only 7 for her team, though, as the West Michigan Hornets have really just tightened their grip on defense and just made it so tough for the Blazers to score. Rodimer going to run the offense here. They're going to swing it around a little bit. Hornets up with a huge lead. Looking for some specific things there. And that time, little jump shot inside by Vanderway, but couldn't get it inside the paint. She comes away with the ball, but it gets tied up in possession. We'll give it back to Aspire. 39-7. It's been all Hornets so far.
Aspire hasn't been able to get any type of rhythm offensively, and that's in part due to the defensive efforts of the West Michigan Hornets, because they play a grueling defense. And
Brooklyn Floyd needing some help. Gruhl for 3 from deep on the writing in front of her bench. Couldn't get it to go, and it sails out of bounds.
Yeah, all of her 3s have been shot long, so she decided to back up a little bit, and she still shot it long.
That's some power. It's not the accuracy that you want. Rodimer says, I'm going to try a 3. Hers goes halfway down but bounces out. That's okay because Molly Hunt's right there for the rebound. Another opportunity for the Hornets. Hunt drives the baseline, stops, pops, puts it in. Able to connect there, Molly Hunt. That's her 7th point of the game. 41-7 now. 3 minutes to go here. Third quarter. Winner will go to the National Elite 8, which will continue tomorrow.
They will play for a gold ball tomorrow. Take home some hardware.
Try to get that 5A gold ball. And on the missed shot, rebound to the Hornets. Up ahead, quickly, Rodimer finds Hunt. Gives it back to the younger Rodimer, Johnny Rodimer. That three is no good.
Good
but
box
there
out.
with the rebound, yeah. Vanderway sealed her person and was able to just get an easy two right there. Her 4th point of the game, 43-7. Hernison with the ball, Lily Hernison for the Trailblazers. Officer scored early, but haven't heard from her since then, but it's been hard to hear from just about any of them right now. And that time, the ball tied up. The defender got the hand in there, and they both had possession, so it will give it back to the Hornets. 2:07 to go, 3rd period.
West Michigan has done a really good job throughout the game. It's just substituting every couple of dead balls, keeping fresh legs. And when you can play 10 girls like he does, it helps you be able to do that and not lose very much.
Lyman faked the three and then took a couple dribbles and got closer to the basket. On the jump shot, though, she was fouled. So an opportunity for two at the free throw line. First shot's no good.
Yeah, West Michigan has scored 11 points already here in this 3rd quarter. And we have a minute and 20 left in the clock.
Neither free throw good, and Officer gets the rebound. Lyman tried to knock it away, and the Blazers take a page out of the Hornets book, throw it ahead. Three, no good by Gruhl. Rodimer with the rebound. Johnny Rodimer gets it up ahead. Foster, who got it to Molly Hunt. Hunt back to Foster. Tried to get Wyman down on the block, but the ball was tipped away. Hunt to her left. Here's Johnny Rodimer for three. Too strong, but once again, a great board inside by Vanderway, but her shot was blocked, and here come the Blazers. Hernison. Gruhl will try again from outside, this time too short. Johnny Rodimer with the rebound. 32 seconds left to go in this 3rd. Pass up ahead to Foster, went through her hands, and there to pick it up for her team was Charlotte Lahr. Blazers, 22 seconds left in the 3rd. They trail at 43-7. It's been all Hornets. Here's McCrate, and she sinks the three. Big steps out and shows some range there. That's first three-pointer for them today. They get now finally over the double-digit mark. It's 43-10. Here come the Hornets again. A little bit of a toss-up as the clock winds out. So we will end the 3rd quarter much the same way we ended the 2nd. It is a 43-10 lead for West Michigan. We'll be back with the 4th quarter of action after this. And welcome back. Thanks for joining us here. If you've been watching online, we've been coming to you. This is from Drury University, O'Reilly Family Events Center, and we're bringing you the Girls 18U National Sweet 16. This is Class 5A, number 1 seed West Michigan Hornets with a huge lead over the Aspire Trailblazers, the 4 seed, 43-10. we'll have a running clock because the lead is over 30, and the Hornets just really showing why they are ranked as highly as they are, as Gruel tries a three for the Trailblazers, can't get it to go, and the Hornets will have the ball.
Quick update over at Ozark, where the other girls' 18U games are going on. We have Lincoln Eagles and Texas Lions playing, which they played for the North District Championship, and Lincoln Eagles won that game. And the Texas Lions are currently in the lead 55-52 with 1 minute left in the third quarter.
Wow. While you were giving those scores, Ashley Ayers grabbed a rebound and got the putback. Her 4th point of the game. Another miss by the Blazers. Hornets will bring it up. So moving ahead, the Hornets will be advancing to the Elite Eight and showing why they're a team to be feared, as that time Naomi Wyman gets another bucket. That's her 6th point. But looking ahead for the Trailblazers, now they will drop down, and if I'm correct, Jeremy, and I know you with the seeding will be able to correct me on this, to the silver ball bracket. Is that how that works?
No, not yet. The losers of tomorrow go to the silver ball bracket.
Gotcha.
Today, they believe they go to the bronze.
Gotcha. So there you go. Always ready to clear that up. And, wow, Ashley Ayers muscles that one in and has a chance for an and one, as she was fouled and went to the floor, but strong enough to get it to go. So these teams will still continue to play. We won't have them here on the Drury court to be able to bring to you, but you'll be able to catch everything up, scores and all the action. Everything's online. You can check out nchclive.com and get to the basketball page, and you'll see all the brackets. They are live and updated regularly with scores and let you know everything else that goes on as the Trailblazers try to write a new chapter tomorrow as they move down into a different bracket. But they just ran into a really tough team here with the Hornets, who are ready to advance on, try to win a gold ball again, and then get even deeper this year than they've ever gone. Here's Foster. Her 3-point shot heaves up there. No good, ball batted.
Yeah, West Michigan will advance after this game, and they will play the Fort Bend Eagles tomorrow for the gold ball game of this 5A bracket. And then the Aspire Trailblazers will lose this game, and they will move over to the bronze ball bracket, number 5 seed.
That time, Gruel was able to make a pretty shot. She was driving down the right side of the court and kind of threw it up, and it just kissed off the glass and went in, and now she has a chance for a 3-point play. Can't get the free throw to go, though, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by the Blazers. It'll go back to the Hornets. So the Hornets, you covered the game before this one. Hornets going to be facing Fort Bend, and how do those two match up in your eyes? You've seen them both play when they try. They're both going to be trying for the gold ball here in 5A.
Well, I believe the West Michigan is just going to have too much depth for Fort Bend. Fort Bend's got a really good starting crew, but once they have to go to their bench for any length of time, that I don't know if they're going to be able to compete with the depth and the shooting of West Michigan Hornets.
Yeah, Fort Bend was impressive, though, in their win over Dallas Thunder. They really they've got a lot of weapons as well. I mean, but there's a few teams as deep as the Hornets. I mean, they literally have, you could say, 10 starters. I mean, they do platoons, kind of like that Kentucky team years ago that went undefeated until they ran into Wisconsin in the Final Four. You got two different starting teams, and you just kind of move the pieces where you want them, and they're so deep, like you said, that could really come into play as you're playing teams maybe with less players in their rotation that have played a lot more games. As nice feed inside, and Vanderway is able to get that one in, but that could come into play because you're going to have fresher legs. You're not played as much, and you're not giving up much when you put your bench in, and so we'll see how that plays out as we move deeper into this tournament. A miss there by Floyd. Hornets will come the other way. Just 3:16 to go. As we said, it's a running clock because the lead is over 30 points, and that way it We'll continue this game moving on. We got a little behind here, so if you're trying to tune into the next game, it will be coming up very shortly. That'll be the girls 8A in the Sweet 16, the 2 versus 3 Northside Lions against the Tyler Heat out of Texas, and that should be a really good one. Looking forward to bringing that one to you right after this one closes up.
I believe they called Ashley Ayers on that foul. It's going to send Floyd to the free throw line.
First shot, no good.
But Aspire, after this game, will move over to the bronze ball bracket, the 5 seed, and they will play the Dallas Thunder tomorrow at 12:30.
Who just in the previous game fell to Fort Bend. So that could be a decent matchup. Gets the second. That's her 3rd point of the game. And 2 minutes to go now. 51-13. West Michigan Hornets in command. Gruel will bring it up for the Blazers.
Under 2 minutes to go here in this Class 5A.
Gruel misses the shot at point-blank range. Was a little bit tough, but couldn't get it to go with the left hand. Hornets now. Rodimer. Ball was tipped away and hit the back of the backboard, so it'll stay down at this end. Another substitution. Wyman goes out. And
Rodimer comes in.
Another Rodimer comes in. Jaden Rodimer.
Along with Ayers. They got a couple sets of sisters, I believe, on this team.
Yep. And there's a 3, Vanderway, and you could tell from the reaction, if you could hear it, that's got to be something they don't see a lot, and she was given the green light. And Vanderway usually operates down low, but that time stepped out and at the top of the key, drained the 3-pointer. Shot missed that time by Jada Stabler for the Blazers. 54 seconds to go, 54-13. Hornets in complete control here and ready to move on to the girls' Elite 8 and try to win the 5A gold ball tomorrow. That time it was Johnny Rodimer, couldn't get it to go. They're going to try to get her in the scorebook. 9 players have scored for the Hornets already. But she's content to work it around her sister. That one is long. Opposite corner. Drives it in, but can't get the layup to go. Looked like she stiff-armed it. And with 22 seconds to go, Blazers are going to have one last chance to try to put the ball in the bucket. Floyd with the ball. She'll get it to McCrate. Tries to get it back to Floyd, but that ball is taken away. 10 seconds left. Hornets will be content to let that be the final score, and that's the way it will end. 54-13. The West Michigan Hornets making a statement here. They advance in the girls' Sweet 16 to play tomorrow against Fort Bend for the 5A gold ball in the Elite 8 of the country. We'll be back with more girls basketball action. It's the Northside Lions from Indiana against the Tyler Heat from Texas after this break.